Weather on 5 News.
Believe it or not, my mom, who is a first grade teacher, back where I'm from in New Jersey, does a project with her students where they get milkweed and they help bring these monarchs back. I mean, it's a really fun process to watch them go from caterpillars to butterflies. This has nothing to do with what's going on outside.
You just totally reminded me of when I did that in first grade. We raised monarch butterflies.
They are beautiful. I mean, it's
so beautiful.
Stunning to watch them do it. But anyway,
you can talk about the weather. Beautiful? Thunderstorms.
Great
transition.
At least
when they're not causing too much destruction, at least. But we do have some of those thunderstorms starting to roll into the area now. You can see some of this rain coming down outside some of our local weather cams. Taking a look at the satellite and radar, we're starting to see that first line of thunderstorms pushing. It's pretty much over I-79 at this point. It's going to continue to be making its way through the rest of our viewing area. But the storms are not going to stop there. We have a cold front off to our west. You can see some of those storms developing along and ahead of that front. So those are going to be continuing to make their way into West Virginia as we go throughout the rest of tonight and a little bit into tomorrow morning as well. So because of the heavy rain we expect to see in those thunderstorms, we are under a flood watch for most of our counties from now until 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. And I'll show you this on the FUTURECAST here. We expect to see a lot of that rain in the southern portion of our viewing area. So we're going to continue to see these very disorganized cells of thunderstorms moving into the area. That's going to continue as we head into 10, 11 o'clock at night. As we start to get into those overnight hours, we see a lot of that heavy rain activity down towards the south, hence why we see that flood watch in the area that it is. And of course, this is just a model. We could still see some of this precipitation a little bit further towards the north during this time. However, we just expect a little bit more rain to be falling a little bit closer to the southern portion of our viewing area. As we get a little bit closer to sunrise tomorrow morning, we do start to see a lot of that shower activity starting to dwindle. We could still see a little bit more as we progress throughout the morning, but those clouds are going to start to decrease as well. And by the time we get to the afternoon, we're going to start to see a lot more of the sun. And that's pretty much going to be the case all the way throughout the rest of Tuesday and into Wednesday, as well as into Thursday. But during this time, we're going to see our temperatures quickly rising. So our low temperatures for tomorrow morning are going to be well above average, as they have been for a lot of our most recent mornings. Seeing these temperatures only falling into about the mid to upper 60s across the area. High temperatures tomorrow because of the clouds that we will be seeing a little bit earlier in the day. These temperatures won't be getting as hot as they will be for Wednesday and Thursday. Typically around average. We'll be seeing a lot of these temperatures into the low and mid 80s, a little bit lower in those higher elevations. But once we get into Wednesday, we have a lot more of that sunshine. A lot of these temperatures are going to be forecasted into the low 90s, especially as you get further out west. And even though we won't have precipitation, we still have a lot of moisture in the atmosphere. Very high dew points relates to a lot of humidity. So the heat index values we expect to see on Wednesday could be getting into the mid and even upper 90s. Potentially seeing triple digits in some areas. And if we don't see it on Wednesday, our expected high temperatures for Thursday are going to be a little bit higher than what we see on Wednesday. So if we're not hitting triple digits on Wednesday, we have more of a potential to see that on Thursday. But taking a look at your 7-day forecast, we do get some relief from that heat once we see our next push of showers and storms coming in Thursday night into Friday. That's going to drop our temperatures. However, we're still going to feel that humidity, and those storms are going to be sticking around likely through the weekend.